Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me again for another episode of Farming Simulator 2022. Yeah, we're a little headerless at this point, but there's still some barley in the harvester. So we do need to come over here to our silo and empty all this. Actually, you know what? Before we do, let's do a loop-de-loop. If you recall, we started off last episode by feeding our chickens, and they did receive an unequal amount of food. Ooh, what's going on here? There we go. This one's working. So I have to loop back around for the first chicken coop. Make sure they are fully fed. Because our egg empire, as you can see there, glorious. Oh, okay. Mistakes have definitely been made here. Okay, this should work this time. There we go. Top off this coop. Yes, glorious eggs. Room temperature eggs, right? Everyone loves it. So that means the rest of this can go in the silo. But before we head to the silo, there should now be plenty of room to take out the remaining barley from our harvester. And it's amazing how much easier this is when there's no header. Perfect. We should be fine, right? Okay, there we go, 87%. So while we unload this, what else are we up to? Well, I do think we are going to take out a bit of a loan while we, so we can buy a nice big field. But let's first just double check. I don't think there's much that we could sell. If we look here, technically chocolate, there might be one pallet of chocolate that's ready, but that really, $6,400 is really not going to add much to guess where we need to be. So I think that is good. But, why don't we also head to... Oh, it's raining. Oh, thank goodness. Well, thank goodness it's raining. Thank goodness we don't have, I think, anything else to harvest this month, at least on our own fields. But let's head to the train station. Let's get a load of sugar beet. It's been a few minutes since we've collected any for processing. Go into our free storage facility. Thankfully, they have yet to catch on the fact this is what we've been up to. Yes, we will just nonchalantly pull in, grab some sugar beet. There we go. And now we can unload it. Right into our sugar beet cut mod. This is a beautiful little modded production that will easily and quickly turn all this wonderful sugar beet into sugar beet cut. So speaking of, let's come into our production. Check these out as well. Okay, we need to get some silage into our TMR mixer, so we will do that today. We will activate this. This will take hardly any time at all. As you can see, we do need it, but there is still plenty of sugar beet cut going into our sugar production. We have plenty of lettuce and water, so we're fine. Fabric is fine, although you probably noticed, or maybe I didn't show it, there's plenty of wool, so I've got to get that delivered. We will turn this off. We just 7 liters shy of another pallet of sunflower oil, but that's fine. And as you can see here, plenty of milk and sugar. But makes me think, you know what? Maybe we will turn on the butter as well. Why don't we? Because as you can see here, this really isn't producing extremely fast. Although it should, 2,400 cycles, but still, per month. Yeah, you know what? We can activate that. And the reason why is if you look at it, that's 2,400 cycles in a month. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. So it's going to take many months for all this milk to go down, even with the sugar. So I'm glad I turned that off. And this is going to take some milk, obviously, but we should be fine. Let's do that. And as you can see, let's just do a little drive-by behind our sugar mill. Plenty of sugar. So definitely come back in our trailer. I do think the month of July, we'll be able to get a good price for our sugar. Let's come here. Find our sweetness. Yeah, the month of July is where it's supposed to peak. Hopefully it does. Get this part. I was about to say perfectly under our silo, but you know, mistakes happened. Now's a perfect time to grab some silage. Take it over to our TMR mixing station. Because, well, defeats the entire purpose of the station without having the proper ingredients. And as you can see, I love to live dangerously here. Okay. Ooh, getting a little bouncy. Love this bridge. Whoa. Driving like a maniac. So there's 2. Let's grab 2 more. Yes, some mistakes did happen here. All right, so the 2 wonderful bales. See if we can convince it to stay behind to a new good home. There we go. Perfect. All done. Now, I think the only thing we're going to do too, let's hop out and let's grab these small little straw bales. We will throw them in here, as well as one little hay bale. Clean up this area just a tad. Thank goodness we've got more straw coming because we are running low for sure. Okay, so that is the TMR station all taken care of. You know, last episode we did make sure all the grass, all the cows are happy. Although we are running low on things there as well. And then our productions, we just, wow, went through. Speaking of went through, that sugar beet is already all gone. So let's turn that off. And it is, I guess it's going to take a while to distribute, but at least it's all chopped. It's all good, right? Which makes me think, you know, one of the things I probably should do is because we could also do regular sugar beet sugar. And considering that is all backed up, yeah, I think we might put some sugar or sugar beet right into the sugar mill. Before we move on to the month of July, there's one very important thing we want to do is buy Field 18. $266,000. Now, thanks to the header purchase last episode, we are a little bit under that. So let's come into our monies. As soon as I remember, there we go. So why don't we take out a nice sizable loan? Let's do $80,000. That way we've got a little extra in the bank. Now we come up here. And I want to buy it this month in case the farmer is very quick on the draw to harvest his own crop, like rudeness, but we will buy that for $266,000. It is now ours. And with that, I think we can get out of the rain and head ourselves into the month of July. Ah, what a beautiful month of July. Weather's looking good. Left my harvester out, which we will grab in a moment. Yeah, we're gonna psych you out here for a second. So we're gonna come in. We have this nice little cultivating contract. So why don't we accept that? Put our cultivator to use. This is a nice, big, beautiful field as well, which wouldn't be too bad to own either. Let's get things rocking here. Now this is, from my recollection, an odd-shaped field for sure. But it is large, and it's actually more expensive than the field we just bought. So I think what we will do, we can go around this bit of the headland, and then go up straight along field, well, a straight portion between 68 and 69. Yeah, giggity. So that would work. Now this is one of the fields I would love to have. That is not a today thing for sure. Or even the grass field over yonder that we tend to cut, you know, to be a nice grass field, you know, because it's always a grass field. So that is a possibility in the future. Now I should spend some time searching for some more collectibles, because we haven't completed any sets yet, although we're getting close. And then I do believe, if I recall correctly, there's a really big bonus once you collect them all, like all the Pokemon we were talking about. So let's dream of that. Getting a really big, easy lottery payday there. But for now, yeah, 24. Well, we got plenty of money in the bank. We are actually doing okay. This month, we should be able to sell a bunch of our sugar. We do have a new field that we can harvest with our big, beautiful new header. That will definitely be a joyful occasion. This is just some quick, easy money, getting our equipment to use to make some money, probably to repair this tractor, because it is in need of some TLC for sure. Now, speaking of... Ooh. Now, what's nice is, since this is not our field, we don't have to worry about every little bit. So that little missed bit is fine. Okay, let's set that off on a worker. We have our big, beautiful trailer in tow, and somebody who just wants to admire it. It's like, I get it. It is a nice header. And our helper's already 10% done cultivating that contract. But, oh, sir? Excuse me? Yeah, did you not see big harvester header? Should have let me through. Okay, so let's come down through here. Now, this is definitely a field we will expand. Probably even cut down that tree there. But let's come around the headland. Oh, and let's... Okay. Straw swathing is on. Not that we made that mistake last time on our own barley field. No, sir. Did not happen. Never. Ugly, ugly rumors. Okay. This is a nice field. Now, as much as this might be nice as a nice grass field onto itself, given our oil mill production is literally right there, I think we're going to convert this field after we expand it into a canola field. So it'll definitely make things much quicker. And then we'll probably end up converting our canola field into maybe a wheat field or a sorghum field. You know, I could see potentially mainly a wheat field because we can use that for the chickens. We can send it to the grain mill, and we also get straw for the moo cows. So that is the most likely. But that is TBD. And I will have to figure out where our actual boundaries are for this field. That is not a today thing, but we will do it. I will also likely end up cutting down some of these trees. Even if I'm not going to expand the field, that is... I was about to say that's really in the way of things, but you know what? We can, I think, work around that. Because we can back ourselves up. Once again, we'll see how far that goes towards the ditch, or towards the road, I should say. If it's in the ditch, we've got problems. We want to avoid the ditch. But if my property goes all the way to that road, yeah, 100%, these two trees are going down for sure. Now, we won't be totally cheeky and expand the field right up to that guy's fence, or right up to that guy's back door. Why doesn't he have a back? Oh, he might have a back door. Hang on, let's have a look-see. Well, one nice thing too is we'll actually see how much bigger this is of our larger of the two barley fields we cut last time. Yeah, neither of these guys have a back door, so yeah, we could be cheeky, go right up to their... No, we won't. We'll probably, in general, respect the spacing here until we hit the end of that house. Oops. Got ourselves distracted, so let's back this fella up. Oop, there we go. Onwards and upwards, my friends. Yeah, because the other thing, too, is when we make this turn, we need some space to back up and turn around. But this headland maneuver works pretty darn good. We'll have plenty of space. So we will be able to set this off on a worker. And yeah, it's definitely larger because I think we're going to fill up by the time we get to the end where we start at the harvesting. We're already at 68%. Set that off on a worker. Oh, pretty good timing. Oh, except it's on the wrong side. That's a bit of a bugger. So yes, definitely field much, much larger. In fact, it might be as nearly as 3 times as large. Take over the harvester. Do our dang best to avoid hitting things. Oh, good job, Sargon. Okay, let's grab this tractor trailer. There we go. It's like we know what we're doing here. Skilled harvest drivers, tractor drivers, you know, like we are just killing it here today. Now, while we're waiting for this, I did have a boo in the sale. You know, really, I don't think there's anything here. Well, let's double check the size. I think that's our small trailer. I don't think. So I think this is the other one that we have, or I'd have to double check. Well, we might be getting up there. What's that model that's on sale? It is the Muck 303. Makes me think this is more of a mucker, but it says it's for other crops. I do not see it in this particular list. Oh, there it is. I think I want to go. Well, you know what? It might be a good buy. Although, actually, I think this is where I want to be, is somewhere up here. Oh, yeah, it's this one. It's one of these two would be really nice. Although 52 cubic meters versus 37 and a half. Something I'll have to look into. But for now, let's just look into getting the helper back on this. There we go. Get them going. And we're going to have a heck of a lot of straw to pick up, but that's fine. Thankfully, given the... Ooh, that's a nice animation. Thankfully, given the size of this header, much fewer swaths to worry about. Now, since this is 85% full, we will take this back to the farm, because there is no point having our harvester sit there. Yeah, because we're not getting another full harvest load in here, so not even close. Now, what's nice about that field, it is still very close to our farm. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on. What's that red thing up there? I've been here before. Or it's actually orange. My goodness. We just got ourselves another cedar. Don't mind me. Just rummaging around. There's another one here. Thought I'd been through this property. I mean, visited my neighbor before. Okay. Don't mind me. All right. Okay. Well, that is another $1,000. I will take it. That is for sure. Now, I do somewhat wonder, did I just steal one of my neighbor's kids' toys? That being said, it's up on the scaffolding, up on the roof, so, you know, maybe they put it there on purpose to keep it away from the kids, so therefore, finders keepers? Is that how that works? So I'm really enjoying the progress we're making here. You know, super great segue of a conversation there. I'm a master of it, so... And I should look to see exactly how big this trailer is compared to the one that's in the sale. Our trailer here, the Brantner, is 18.5 cubic meters versus, I believe, yeah, it is 37.5. Now, we could actually just buy this one outright. But I think what we're going to do, I don't think we need these two trailers, do we? Because I would love to get one of the larger ones. But you know what? Why don't we come in and we're going to buy... Oh, yes, we will at least configure the color of this. Oh, my goodness. That is special. Ooh, maybe black. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, let's go with that. Ooh, that did cost us an extra $2,000, but you know what? I can't do that other color combination. So let's buy it. It's ours. We got it. Probably will end up replacing this one. There's a possibility we'll keep it because it's will provide potentially the ability to double tow. But for now, I do hope. Okay. Woo! I was worried there for a second. That's actually pretty snazzy looking. So what this will allow us to do is be much more efficient in our hauling. Take the cover off. Come around this side here. Okay. Missed it by that much. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, no, no! You stay exactly where you are, sir. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Well, that is looking really good. Now, harvester is almost empty. The trailer is not nearly full. Now, I could set this off on a worker, but with $877 in the bank account, and the fact that we do have one helper working on our cultivating contract, and you know what? Thank goodness we took that. Now we might have to grab some other contracts as well. But for the here and now, I'm just going to quickly finish harvesting this field. So just quickly unloaded the harvester there. Now, as you can see, oil mill production. So this field, yeah, I'm definitely feeling the fact that this should be a canola field. And maybe right over there, a sunflower field. But for now, we can come in. We can finish off this field. Here we go. We are nice and done this field. Okay, thankfully enough room in that trailer. Speaking of trailers, let's go get this one, this header back on our trailer over here. There we go. And that, well, as you saw, that's what it's great about a base game header with a base game trailer. It auto switched to the proper side, unlike the modded sunflower harvester. Let's park this trailer right behind this barn area. Much easier to grab and go for sure. Though we might grab a harvest contract next time, let's still put away the harvester. That is the right thing to do. Now, all we need to do is get this beautiful load of wheat back into our silo. You know what? I think this is a great buy of a trailer. Definitely an upgrade of ours that is still parked there. But we can definitely cut down on the number of trips. And I think I will try off screen whether I can actually daisy chain those two trailers. I might be able to, hopefully. If not, we will sell the other one. Because well, it's not worth much, so something to think about for sure. Well, this unload is actually pretty quick compared to our other trailer. Wow. Okay, that is good. That is good. And wow, empty. Awesome. Now, as you probably just noticed up on the message there, the contract is still going. In fact, it did have a little bit of a glitch. It did stop at one point. I did not notice it. It's going again, so all is well. Now, while we're waiting for that contract to finish, I think there's one very sweet thing we could be taking care of. And I do hope you appreciate the lame dad puns here, the dad jokes. So, yeah, we've got a pile of sugar at our sugar mill that I did switch to storing because the dairy, you know, it's making the chocolate, but it cannot keep up with the production here. So I do think we will grab a load. Take all that we can, because this is actually at its peak at the moment and starting to fall. So let's go grab what sugar we can. Clothing, interesting. I think we'll probably end up holding on to that. But we can have a quick boo as well. So what we can do, pull up here. Yes, we are on the correct pallet type. Watch all the sweet, sweet sugar load. I think there should be some more. I imagine there is. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. That is a lot of sugar. So I think that's it for now. Let's come in here then. Pricing, as you can see, July 1584 is the peak, so it's a great time to sell. And the fast food restaurant, very convenient, is the best price at the moment. Before we sell this, why don't we be a tad efficient? We're going to come in here. Oh, and run over a pump almost. Grab a little bit of gas. Not much. Because we are basically broke. Although we are on a sugar mine here. So I actually have not looked to see how much this is going to bring in. But we will sell this load. Because we do need the cash. I'm like, why am I not moving forward? Okay, that was $13,000. Yeah, just hitting the pipe. Okay. That was nearly 40-some thousand dollars. That's pretty good. I'll take it. And the bank's probably going to take most of that back, or at least some of it for sure. So we can reduce our interest amount. So let's get our trailer back where it belongs. So I'm definitely feeling a little better cash-wise. There we go. Just need to finish things off. I took back control from the worker. No sense spending money we don't need to. And we do have 40-some thousand dollars in the bank. So we are doing pretty good. Now it's going to be, I believe, a bit before we get to another great selling opportunity. Also just checked the clothing that we have at the tailor shop. It's not a good time to sell. Although it's showing the price going back up. It's fallen off a cliff. We've missed the, well, missed. We did sell some clothing at the peak, but it is now gone. Peak's around $30,000 a pallet, and it's currently at $20,000, so not worth it. I would really only look to sell that if we were desperate for the cash, but we could take a loan, which, well, obviously we did, so we're fine. So field 69 is done. So let's have a little stop here. We can collect this contract, a nice easy $8,000. Speaking of dollars, we should come in and pay back some of this $80,000 loan to avoid some interest. And as well, reduce our, chance of forgetting the fact that we have that loan and paying more interest than we need to. So speaking of interest, I hope this episode was interesting for you. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.